We're much more practiced in the art of disconnection than we are in the art of connection. We have a large vocabulary for disconnecting and a much smaller vocabulary for connecting. So all sorts of things that we tend to do and that you will no doubt recognize, perhaps in yourselves, certainly in what we see around us in organizations, ways of disconnecting. So the first one is diagnosis. Now, talking about a health service, of course, diagnosis is something that in lots of situations is really important, plays an important role, and the judgment is now a good time to cross the road, is a good judgment to make. So there's a time and a place for all of these things, but when we bring those things into interpersonal communication, into how we interact with each other, the judgments of you're wrong, bad, you're out of line, these are the sort of judgments that lead to disconnection and misunderstanding. Then we get denial. Not my problem, mate. Sort it out yourself. A sort of insularity with, it's over there, so I don't need to get involved. Again, this leads to disconnection and misunderstanding. Demand. Do it now, do it my way, do it as I say you should do, you have to. You know, all of these things are not approaches that invite connection, that we warm to, that we want to be drawn towards. Now, of course, there is a place for instruction. Get out of the building now, it's on fire. It is a very good time to give a demand, a command, something to follow. And yet often connection, interest, inquiry need to come first. And those are the things that are more likely to lead to connection and understanding. Then there's deserve. I deserve it, you don't. You deserve punishing, I deserve reward. And mostly we think about what's important for us, and we don't tend to think about what's important for the other person as well. What can we do to create connection in that way? So, as a consequence of all of this, interpersonal dialogue in organizations can quickly escalate, and things go up the mountain. Metaphorically, feelings rise, emotions rise, viewpoints strengthen, and we end up the mountain, stumbling around, waving at each other from the hilltops, falling into crevices, getting frostbite. How far can I take this analogy? But disconnected, not engaged with each other, not seeking to engage with each other. We're often engaging with everybody else, seeking support for our own views, for what's important for us, but not engaging with each other.